Stacey Honowitz, I've worked with her forever and ever, amen, as a sex crime prosecutor, assistant state attorney of the Sex Crimes and Child Abuse Unit in Florida. You're like the expert in all of this because you've done this for so long. I'm still kind of confused, Stacey, about the one single charge that he's facing, which right now is interstate kidnapping. How about everything else? Like, how about all the horror that this woman has been able to articulate because she escaped?
Well, you're going to hear it. You know, you talk about doing a thorough investigation, and certainly until they do a clean forensic interview of her, they're not going to know. Right now, all they know is that she was taken from one state to another. So they have the kidnapping charge. She's not from Oregon. She came from Seattle. So they have that. That's not an issue. But they have to have a long interview with her to go over all of the horrors that took place. Sexual battery, all of the things that you're going to hear later on. So they're just at the peak of the the start of the investigation. And I guarantee you, as the days roll in, we will hear more and more charges that are going to come along.
Well, that's the other question I had for you, because, you know, I'm sure that in your vast career, you've had to coordinate with the FBI and federal forces that come in and try to help, you know, coordinate many jurisdictions. At this point, we know he's linked to 4 in 4 states. Now we've got these extra 2 states, Illinois and Michigan. Can you kind of help me understand, does it get more complicated when the feds come in and you have, you know, 6 jurisdictions now? Or is it far more helpful in coordinating all those states to really start comparing notes and finding out if they've got a serial situation on their hands?
It makes it much easier because now you've got extra resources. I mean, if you're just one state trying to figure out all of these other assaults, missing persons, DNA hits, CODIS hits, things like that, you're going to be bogged down. If you bring in the FBI, they have the resources, they have the manpower, they can go into these different states, they can interview people, look at evidence. So to have the feds come in and help in a case like this, where we know that there's already 12 states involved, it's going to be very helpful for the local prosecutors. And you're going to see, Ashleigh, I mean, so then this isn't like a one and done. You're going to be talking about this. You know, we've talked about these cases. Remember the 3 girls that were locked in the neighbor's house years ago?
Cleveland.
We talked about that, for such a long time. And that's what you're going to see here. Like I said, this is the start. This is the beginning of the investigation. Certain things they're going to want to get out there. They're going to want tips. They're going to want leads. They're going to speak to the ex-wife. I mean, there is a myriad of people and interviews and evidence that they need to go over before there's a concrete charge document on this case.
Sounds like no love lost with the ex-wife. She was on Judge Judy, and he was suing her after, you know, she had come to get the kid and said, "You're drunk, don't take the kid outside." I mean, that's what the episode was about anyway. But listen, when we talk about a woman who escapes, and it's like person 1 with the story, how valuable is her story in terms of the details, the modus operandi, what she could see, how she could identify? Like, how critical is the interview of this victim, Stacey, given that she's literally been through a horror movie in her life?
Well, we always talk about rape victims, and we know what the horror is, and certainly this is triple the amount of anything you could ever imagine. So her interview is going to be critical. And so you have to understand something. They can't go in guns blazing. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. That's not going to happen. They need to give her time to decompress, to recoup. I mean, she's never going to be in that posture where she gets over it, but she needs time right now to digest what took place, what she went through, in order to give a distinct and good forensic interview, because you don't want to miss the little pieces. You don't want to miss something that could be a tip for something else. You want to be able to go back and say to her, tell us what you remember. And let me tell you another thing that's very interesting. You might not get everything out of her in that first interview. Sometimes it takes months. It takes weeks. 3 weeks from now, she might say, I forgot to tell you this. And a fact might come to her. So we've got to give this victim time. We've got to let the public know that this is not something that happens overnight. She spent a lot of time in that cell. She needs a lot of time to think about what happened. And the police and the feds and the prosecutors need to give her time to come forward and talk about what happened. So don't expect this to be one day she gives an interview and we've got charges. She could have things coming down the pike for however, we have We have rape victims that say, you know what? I forgot to tell you this 6 months ago, but now it's coming back to me through therapy, through whatever they're going through. So we've got to sit tight. This is a long and arduous investigation, and hopefully there will be more people that come forward,
This
and we
poor
will
woman.
be able
Oh,
to charge him. Yeah.
just horrendous imagining what she did as she was clawing her way out of that cell. Stacey Honowitz, I think you're going to be back because, like you said, it's the tip of the iceberg. So thank you for this. Do appreciate it.
Thanks, Ashleigh.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.